Oh, hey guys! It has been such a long time. I mean, this is such a cheesy intro. I couldn't have thinking of anything better. I mean, my computer's off right now. Oh, hey guys! It's been like forever. I mean, come on, I couldn't have thought of anything better for an intro other than, I mean, like, this computer's not even on. So I'm gonna try my very best to explain this video. So I originally started making this video in 2019 and I made a script on my laptop and I forgot that I even had the videos for it. Oh, the video's gone now, but it's here. I'll pull it up. Is this what is that's me? That's the guy from 2019. He was explaining the whole video and everything that was going on. And then recently, well, not recently, in springtime or fall, I don't even remember when I worked on the video. One day, just had a burst of energy. I'm like, I really need to put a video out there because I've been lacking behind. And so I recorded then as well, following the script because I found the script. Now I'm recording the rest of the video. So this is going to be a mix of summer max, spring/fall max, and 2019 max. This video is going to be very interesting and very complex to edit. It's going to be a little bit hard to choose which clips to put together, but you guys don't care. So without further ado, here's the video. Hey guys, what's up? It's MaxSpeed7 here once again. Yeah, that's right. I did just clean I cleaned my whole monitor. Obviously it's not perfectly clean, but it'll do. So this is a very overdue video I was supposed to do. It was about the drift car part 2.
Hey guys, MaxSpeed7 here. I sound energetic, but I'm really not. I'm actually very tired. I'm just making this video out of my butthole. But yeah, well, I actually have a script here, but don't tell anyone. Anyways, this is part 2 to the Cadillac video. We actually got another car, but before we get to that, what happened to the Cadillac? Well, we sold it. And actually, before, I forgot to include a video in the last video, which I know was very boring. I'm sorry for wasting your time with that. But yeah, here's a quick clip. This is before we before we fixed the starter.
No, I got it. I already started. Just start the car.
So yeah, that starter was no good, so we popped a new one in and started. You guys could go watch that video right here, this corner, whichever corner I decide to put it on, or YouTube. It's that little eye in them. Anyways, enough promoting. So what happened after that? Well, after a while, we decided just to breathe and just restore our souls and our energy from that Cadillac, because it took a lot of energy. It was so frustrating with that car. It was a piece of trash, and yeah, it belongs in the trash. And one day when we were car searching, I wasn't really car searching. It was all my friends. They were like, "Oh, bro, let's look at cars, bro. We gotta grab a car. Woo!" And I'm like, okay, you know, just yeah, find something and go with it. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, so we were looking for this car, right? But before we even get to that, before we even get to the new car, Eugene and Vadim, they made an amazing discovery. One day they decided to go to the, what we have here is called Pull Apart, which is it's a car junkyard. You just pull parts from cars and you walk out and yeah, there you go. Bam, you fix your car for super cheap. Super cheap. So, what happened? They were walking through there, and guess what they saw? It was the same exact Cadillac, guys. It had that same stupid black... Was that a black cat on the back of the CTS Cadillac? Because black cats are bad luck, supposedly. I don't believe in any of that stuff, but there was a black cat on the back of it. That's probably why we had so much trouble. We should have just removed that sticker when the car would have ran nicely. But, oh, dude, if only that was the case. But yeah, anyways, they saw the Cadillac there, and I was like, yes! Like, I rejoiced, guys. Like, oh my goodness, it was awesome seeing that Cadillac in its own place. Because that Cadillac was a help to no one. It was just a piece of junk that needed to be scrapped. and I was happy to see that it was an interesting place. So may that Cadillac rest in pieces, literally.
And so they went to a car part lot and they found the thing sitting there waiting to die. I was excited when I opened Snapchat and saw it. I felt at peace because we had all learned a lesson, and the car was where it belonged, in the dump. We learned to never buy a non-run and drive car, and the buyer learned not to go off his impulse. But most importantly, the car learned its place. May it rest in pieces. Dude, I'm an interesting writer. I mean, to me, this is interesting to me. I forgot that I wrote this well. Anyways,
so before we actually before we saw the Cadillac at the junkyard, right after we sold the Cadillac, probably a day or two after, the guys who bought it, he texted me and he texted Jaden, because he had our contact information. So he texted us and he wrote a text saying, guys, I was looking at the speedometer and I reconnected the battery or some odd thing he did, and we thought that the car was 130,000 miles, something like that, 160, and he said that the speedometer reset and went to 260. And then he notified us that it was illegal to tamper with the speedometer. So, us being little teenagers, we freaked out and we peed our pants and whatever. Anyways, we didn't respond to the guy. We were just, he threatened to call the cops if we didn't give him a refund. Now, there's two things. Number one, he can't really do anything because he can't show proof that we did it. Number two, we didn't do it. We don't even know how to do any of that. It was the previous owner before us that scammed us. So, yeah. I'm sorry if you're watching this, dude. I'm sorry. You know, best of luck to you. But hopefully it was a learning experience for us all for buying cars. Buy a run and drive. Things that sit, no, just no. Unless you're like some sort of 14-year experienced mechanic, then go ahead, bro. So what's next? Let me read the script. Hold on. Okay, I actually. Guys, I'm sorry, I actually have to cut the video here. I gotta go buy a tool for my garage, and I'll be right back. But for you guys, it'll be in 1 second, so.
we still had one problem, and that problem was we didn't have a drift car and my friend didn't have a car to drive. So after looking and looking and looking, and no, that's not rear wheel drive, we can't get that for a drift car, and no, that one's too expensive, no, that one's too cheap, no, it's not a run and drive, we're not doing that crap anymore, stop it, Vadim. No, after looking for a while, we finally found a car. We went on with our lives looking for a new project car. Now for the new drift car. We needed some form of reliable transportation for Jaden to get from point A to point B. We were looking for something small, cheap, to mod and rear wheel drive with also the fact that it can run and drive, because we're not dealing with another car that won't start. After months of searching, arguments on stupid decisions, and lots of enticement from the car videos we watched, we found one. Before I tell you what car we got, let me tell you how and why we got it. Vadim was so obsessed with fun, random things that you wouldn't think were normal or fun until you tried them. He got sucked into the Miata community. Now, I have no problems with the Miata community. Actually, I think Miatas are cool now because of him. But back then, I was like, it's a small car. I don't know. I'm just going to continue reading, okay? I don't even know why I'm going off the script. Literally, the script has everything written down in it. Dude, I was a genius back then.
Big brain.
He got stuck into the Miata community and endlessly dreamed about having one for himself.
Vadim, that Dinkleberry, he was Sounds so gay. I'm sorry. But anyways, that Dinkleberry. I don't know why this is so funny. So we sold the car, and then Vadim, he got really into Miatas and car videos and stuff, so he's like, guys, we need to buy a Miata. So we're like, what's a Miata? So every time I came over, anytime he had the chance, he shoved his phone in my face and showed me what a Miata was. And I was like, bro, chill. That car is amazing, let's get one. So we went to go check a few out. He found one. Now we wanted a manual because this essentially was our group project car. We poured $600 into this. And since we put money into it, you know, we kind of wanted a manual car because we put money into it and it's a drift car. And drift cars are cooler if they're manual, and personally it's easier to drift if it's a manual. Now you see, Jaden wasn't a drifter. Jaden was not a car guy in any means. He did not want anything to do with manuals. He didn't even bother learning, no matter the fact that we even gave money into the car. He wanted automatic, and so that kind of caused tension between the group because, you know, we all wanted one thing, but we'll get back to that later.
Now don't get me wrong, of course. At first I was skeptical of Miatas and thought they were a little gay. But after watching videos and having faith in Vadim, I went for it. So after a few weeks of 1 million Facebook market links, he found one and we went to check it out. The first warning was that it was in the city of Cleveland, the hood part. But it was pretty busy with cars, so it was tolerable. After seeing it, at first it was super sketchy. The back window was rotten and torn and cracked, and it had some painted clear coat damage. The paint was damaged. Just the clear coat, not the base coat, luckily. It also had a very harsh suspension, and the interior was okay-ish. The speakers didn't work, and only one headlight flipped up and down. After test driving it on the highway, it was really scary because the thing barely reached 60 miles per hour. But I guess once you learn about Miatas, apparently it's common for them to be slow. So we ended up buying it for the sole fact that you could flip the top down, that it was a convertible. This was the first convertible I drove with the top down, and let me tell you something, it feels amazing. Like, how do I describe this? Think of Florida in a car. Wait, hold on. I can't think of a comparison, but basically it's a really good feeling because you have the top down, it's so open, and you're just driving and it just feels, it's like the windows down but on steroids. That's how it feels like. Anyways, we bought the car, brought it back to my place, of course, because I'm the one with the space, and with the mom that doesn't really care if, I mean, we have a garage, we don't use it, and plus I need to learn about cars. Anyways, look at this. I love it. It's so tiny. Look at all this space. Oh my gosh. Shua? Look at that. I love it. We showed it to Eugene, his girlfriend, so let's play that clip. Now before I start this clip, I just want to say sorry in advance if you get motion sickness. I didn't know how I was holding this camera before, but I tried my best to stabilize it. So that being said, here you go. Alright guys, let's do this. Oh, hello.
Did you not find the key?
No. Oh, here we got a Mazda Miata, boys.
After all our work.
After all our work on the Cadillac. Yeah. Now we got this thing. V, let's pop it. Here. Hold for me. It's on low battery though.
Is it still recording?
I'll knock you when you're on this side. We're gonna pop it.
Hi, BB.
Okay.
I probably look like garbage. Sorry.
Pop a balloon with the lights. No, not that pop. This pop.
She's looking. She's peeking.
Can you make one go
Ready?
down?
Oh.
You can, watch. She's winking. Make her wink.
So that's something that needs to be fixed.
That's hot.
What, the
Y'all
only
can
one goes
flirt.
down?
Yeah.
Alright, here, let me show you how to
Look at the. Come here. Look at the sun visor on his side.
Yeah.
On his side. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Now, do you want to see how we have
You,
to do the
you can
rotor?
just pull this down right. And bam.
Let's see.
This one's broke.
Alright, look. Super. Right? This is how you gotta drop it.
Wait! I found part of the back.
This one's broken right now. It needs to be fixed.
I found part of the back.
Jaden, put it in there.
There you go.
Oh, you-
So it winks, but
Is it dead?
not good that it winks.
No, it's not. Okay, guys, you guys are gonna get a nice B-roll of this. But this is, yeah, that's a little bit of the cracking. And then we got some paint peeling over here. Or clear coat, actually.
Like, just while you're taking apart paint by together.
This is the engine. Notice how in the Cadillac you had all these crappy sensors and a bigger relay box? Only 2 relay boxes. This tiny one over here, and that one.
You're forgetting when this car came out.
Huh?
You're forgetting when this
Yeah,
car
I know. No, I'm saying I
So
love
when
it because
we
it's
came
so
here-
simple.
Right? When we went to look at the car, the guy just grabbed it.
throttle button.
Oh yeah,
Just
revved it up.
revs
Sorry,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's how old cars
Yeah.
are. You can
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
It's really cool.
new cars have the electronic throttle button.
Oh, that was good. You want to start it? Oh, roll down the windows when you're in there too. Let me show you guys how that works. It works, by the way. The windows roll down just fine.
It's not tan, right?
It's so low. It's like, how do you,
Where's that thing? What is that thing? Is that a cigarette lighter?
huh?
Yeah, this is cigarette lighting.
This looks like an ashtray. Like,
Is that because the door's open?
yeah.
Yeah. That's something we're getting rid of. All right, start it.
There's cruise control on this thing.
Yeah.
We'll replace it with the sound of Jane going, ah!
All right, start it.
Start it.
Also, go get down the windows.
Just like a normal car. Starts right up, no problem.
Roll down the windows. Yeah,
How
there
slow
you go.
that one goes. This one's okay. Look.
Yeah.
And this one's in the lead, and it won. So Eugene and Vadim, they were pretty impressed with the car, especially because it was such like a simple design. In newer cars now, we have so much like technology and stuff. It's like you gotta basically be an electrical engineer to figure out what the heck is in a 2020 engine bay, because there's so many fuses, relays, whatever crap there is, I don't even know. There's so many sensors now. But with an old car like this Miata, this thing is so simple. Like, it's so easy to work on. So then we took the car to Jaden's house. I don't remember exactly what was wrong with the car, because in this clip he says, like, does the car drive better now? I'm guessing the steering fluid wasn't filled up, or I don't even know. But the car ran perfectly fine. The handling was amazing. I love the handling on this Miata.
Are you buying new wheels? How's it driving now?
It's good.
So then, vroom, vroom, we took it for a test drive, baby. We're right into the Miata. All 3 of us. Woo! I'm Snapchatting, boy.
Why are you having us go on the
And you're gonna
left?
turn left at this left.
Okay.
Alright, since I don't want to make you guys sit here for 30 minutes, I'll only make you sit here for 20 minutes. Even though I talk like the whole video and showed you guys like 2 clips. But I promise the next video will be more clips. Now, to recap what we have to fix on the Miata, we have the headlights, the top, the back window's like all cracked, and I think that there was a rip or something on the top. The radio wasn't working, speakers weren't working, the back finish panel was broken. We had damaged paint, and I can't read my handwriting. The suspension was bad. So we have 7 problems on our hand, and who knows, there might be more when we actually break into this thing. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I love you guys to death. God bless you all, and peace.